Hey guys, Gameway3800 here once again with another Forza Horizon 4 video, and today we're going over the brand new welcome pack in Forza Horizon 4. You can get this for $2, or if you have the Ultimate Edition, you get it for free. Gotta install it separately though, it does not download automatically. And today we're taking a look at the cars to see if there's any difference between their normal counterparts and these factory-tuned parts. Because I'm looking at these and I'm thinking there might be something to this. There might be a new meta coming to the game. Let's go to the stock 4 GT and just take a look at what tires we have. You can see the racing tires here. They give us a maximum grip of 1.65 Gs, and going to the rally tire takes us down by 0.10 in the grip department. And all-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive. And this engine looks like it is fully maxed out, and we cannot get to the top of S2 class. And we have full weight reduction. Doing that doesn't help. So, regular Ford GT cannot get to the top of S2. Meanwhile, the welcome pack starts at the top of S2. And if we go to the tires, we see there's only one other option. Rally tires, and it takes us down by 0.24. And if we look at the grip, we can see there's some insane extra grip we're getting there. And if we go ahead and put on the splitter and the wing, now our grip goes to 2 lateral Gs. And looks like we cannot do any engine swaps with this car. If the only difference is the tires, then that's one thing. It's not too bad. But if it can also get more horsepower, 892. I think the stock 4 GT could get like 960 something. Okay, and we're already way past that. We are already way past the regular 4 GT. We can get almost 1100 horsepower in this. 200 more horsepower than the stock 4 GT. Let's go ahead and install the setup. 3 lateral Gs? 1000 horsepower? 1100 horsepower? 3 lateral Gs, in case you are not aware, is usually reserved for very grippy cars, like the Mosler or the Apollo. I think the Senna can also get it if you have it very light, but with no power. And we also get wheel spins, the usual guff there. Let's see what the top speed is, according to whatever you call this. Is this a new meta? 260. We take down the grip here. What do we get? 267. So 270. It's not going to be a 300 mile per hour car anytime soon, I don't think. Let's see how many Gs it can take at this maximum. 2.2. Just for comparison, the Apollo gets 2.4, I do believe. So this is on the same levels of grip as the Apollo, and you should know that that's no easy feat. That's already got some extra toe camber. That's actually pretty good on them. Ride height, that can be dropped down. Always want a little bit of ride height, but not all the way up. A little bit of extra brakes. A little bit of front diff. You don't want too much understeer. And then that. So 2.2 for the lateral Gs. That is insane. Can I filter, like, which pack it is? Upgrade presets available? No. Well, I'm going to hazard a guess that they're going to be all legendary. Let's see if I can find the Toyota truck. Yep, legendary. I think there's also a Subaru one that's also already legendary. Alright. Normally these racing trucks are not very good. The best one you could get is the Polaris Rockstar Racing one. Let's see what this one can do. Can get 2 different engine swaps. The Racing 7.2 V8 is the best engine we can get for this. Twin turbo. And where's the all-wheel drive already? There's not. There's just some big tires. I'm not sure how big the regular tires are. And those look like heavy rims. Let's see if I can get something lighter. Oh yeah, lose 100 pounds on the rims alone. That's interesting. You can actually increase the rim size. Not that you'd want to. That's the top of S1 already. We're gonna see how high it can get. Because I'm pretty sure it's already higher than what the stock Baja truck can get to. And this seems to be a standard level engine upgrade. We're going to get about 1300 horsepower. There we go. 1.7 lateral Gs, pretty good for an off-road truck. Usually the best you see is about 1.9, so that's not bad. It's not an OP grip off-road machine as far as I can tell. I'll just get a couple of free wheel spins. And tuning. No factory tune here, from what I can tell. Driveline swap. So do that. Yeah, that looks normal. I'm gonna go ahead and give it some sway bars, because having no sway bars is not good. And I'll lower it down just a little bit, so it's vaguely in control. A little bit more suspension. So this tuning on this is not as good as it was on the Ford GT. $250 miles an hour is not bad. Can I get it any faster? Yes, I can. 255 seems like it's top speed. Just gonna work our way back here. And I do believe this is the, yep, welcome back edition, or welcome edition. I do believe that's almost max A-class. It's definitely tuned. Same weight. Let's see what it can get up to. The regular version of this car is pretty garbage. Let's see if they at least fixed it. I think those are the same engine swaps I can normally get. The V8's going to be the best one we can get here. Twin turbo is already all-wheel drive. And it's got the weird bumper there. And we get the same amount of rally lights, it looks like. Doesn't hurt performance unless you get the lights. Tires, they are always going to be the rally tire compound. No OP off-road racing tire compound. And can this reach the top of S1? It looks like it's going to be able to. Can I get into S2? Turbos, there we go. 1.8, not bad for a rally car. And car mastery, different car mastery points. This time we don't get a wheel spin on the first bottom row. We do get some skill points. And just real quick, I'm going to see if we can get the 6.2 V8 in this car. If we can, then they're pretty much about the same. Yeah, we can. Okay, so there's not too much difference between the regular one and the special edition one. They even had all the same upgrades there. And yeah, same rally tires. Okay. Any Porsches? Yep. Welcome Pack 1960 718. Now the normal 718 is a low tier car. But let's see if this one is any better. Let's see if we can get some special upgrades or special tires. Looks like it's already on vintage race tire compound. Engine swaps. 2.7 liter flat six. You don't see that one too often. All-wheel drive. Yeah, it's very small and light. Twin turbo. Give it the usual Forza guff. And tires. Yeah, look at that. It can get vintage race tires to have the Firestones, but it's actually a downgrade for some reason. Regular race tires are still the best on-road tires you can get, and rally tires best off-road, it looks like. And yeah, they are actually just worse tires. They just look cool. I'm not sure how much power this engine gets. It's a pretty rare engine upgrade. Can get drift suspension, nice. Judging by the fact that we put twin turbos on it and it's only at 200 horsepower. I don't think it's going to be any magically OP vehicle here. At least not with this engine swap. Yeah, 500 horsepower, not the best engine. What else do we have? 2-liter turbo rally. Ooh, that's got the very high torque number. That's the good one. A regular flat 4 turbo, stock powertrain. Let's do the other turbo. That's a good engine. Oddly enough, if you do the cams upgrade, it takes away more than 100 torques, so you don't want to do that. Yeah, look at that torque number. It's beautiful. Almost 900, 850. But also about 500 horsepower. And I'm just cycling through all the engines at this point, just to see which one's actually the best. Realistically, you'd probably go for the 2-liter turbo rally for that torque number alone. But it's so light it might be uncontrollable. This is looking like one of the better engine options. We all get about 500 horsepower here. What is this? Is this a joke? All the engines get the same amount of horsepower. Let's get the big turbo. Yeah, so Yeah, it's not like a magical turbo, like the single turbo on a Toyota Supra. The best engine you want for this car is going to be that 2-liter flat 4 turbo with the mega torque number. Can I get into X-Class? Can almost get into X-Class, but we lose like a lot of torque. It's not worth it. 645, we get the most amount of horsepower, but at what cost? Oh wait, yeah, we can't get into X-Class, I'm stupid. There we go, X-Class, welcome back. And Porsche. I'm never gonna drive these unless they're actually meta cars, so I don't mind ruining them by throwing them in the highest class they can be. I didn't see the lateral G's on this. I'd imagine it's not bad because it's so light. I don't think there's any other Porsches in the pack. I can look at any time, but I'll just go by what I remember seeing the 1 second I looked. Now we're going back to some of the more modern and on-road cars, I do believe. I can never find them. Is there a Mercedes? Does not look like it. Is there a McLaren? Not the only special edition McLaren being the pre-order. Special edition Mazda? No. Maserati? No. Lotus. Next one is the Lamborghini. Let's see if this can be pretty good. This has a potential to be some of the better upgrades we get. Top of S1 from the factory. Engine swaps, we get the racing V12. Got the standard 6.5 liter Lamborghini engine. We do get a Liberty Walk wide body kit. And yep, we do get the Liberty Walk wing. Which one gives us better downforce? They're the same, so go with what looks better. Looks like it has standard racing tires. Might be marginally better than a regular racing tire compound, but it doesn't look like it because Forza Edition tires look the same, or give the same amount of grip. That's not always the case. And I know that we can get this in the X-Class through power alone. Chuck 600 pounds out of it. There we go. X-Class. Looks like you do need the turbo upgrade to do so. Oh well. You're never gonna not want 1500 horsepower in a Lamborghini. 2.3 lateral G is not good, not competitive, so this is not a new meta car for S2 or X-Class racing. Once again, not a wheel spin in the bottom row here. Forget if I checked the Porsche or not, but oh well. Remember, we have a couple of Ferraris. Ooh, we have the Renegade. Now, normally, you can see the regular Renegade is completely OP in B class and A class. It can get the 6.2 liter V8. It can get 1,000 horsepower or like 800 horsepower in B class. Completely overpowered. What about the Welcome Pack Edition? It's jumped its rank up to Legendary, and this time we do get wheel spins. Now, it looks like this car comes with off-road tire compound from Standard. That might be completely overpowering. Engine swap, 6.2 V8. We get the... Wait, is that a normal thing? What? I have to check that. What the heck? It can get the V12? Hang on. Can the normal CJ get that? I don't think it can. I think it can only get the... I think it can only get the V8. Not even the racing V8, just your regular 6.2 V8. Alright, let's see. I forget everything about this car, so... Maybe it does have that engine swap from Standard. It does! I am stupid. I thought we were gonna have a brand new meta. Maybe were these engine upgrades always available for this car? Because I swear, if I knew I could get the racing 7.2 V8 in A class, I would have chosen it. Maybe I chose it because I can get more power out of it? I don't know. 930 horsepower in A class is not a bad shot, though. Maybe with this update, this pack, it's given these cars better upgrade capability from Standard. And I just want to see, it looks like that regular CJ is on the off-road tire compound as well. I'm going to double check that that's an upgrade and not just a standard tire. Yeah, so you see, off-road tire is an upgrade, while before, fairly certain it was just on that by default. All right, let's move on. Let's see what this thing can upgrade to. Yeah, off-road tire compound by default. That's pretty OP. As we've seen with the Rally Edition, does that really remove? It does remove a lot of weight. As we've seen with the Rally Edition, what do you call it? The Subaru. It seems to have all the same standard upgrades. And those look like heavy tires. Not too bad, not too bad. Brakes. It's already so late. And if we can't get into S2 with this. There we go, finally. Took 1,500 horsepower, but we got the S2. That's going to be a pretty insane car. I am very certain that those engine swaps were not available before. I'm surprised there's no Jaguars as part of the pack. No special edition Hot Wheels. And the Focus RSRX. Is this going to be the... Yep. Welcome pack. That's a max upgrade one. It's lighter than a max upgrade one. Maybe that one's got an engine swap. Yeah, you cannot upgrade the engine. Or looks like you can get a different engine. Turbo Rally. Otherwise, really can't upgrade it that much. 68 horsepower being the best it could get. Just know that from playing this game too much. And here come the big power upgrades. 668. 917. Can probably get like 918, 919 with the right rims. Nope. Already on very light rims. They're cool. Brakes. Look at those. So not as much we can do there. 2 lateral Gs for an off-road car. Pretty good. That's about the best it can be. And I don't care about any of those skills, so I'll just do the car collector item. Bork. 7 gears. What? Alright, now the regular Ferrari F50 GT is already a pretty good car. Pretty good baseline. Looks like the, other than being slightly lighter from rear-wheel drive, it's a pretty top-tier S2 class. There's the wheel spin once again. Now it looks like we cannot upgrade the engine or change the engine, but we can twin turbo that. Looks like we're going to get about 1100 horsepower out of this. Tires, we can't change the tire compound. Minus 11% grip. So these are already regular race tire compound tires. And suspension, can't do much with that. Yep. Now X class all-wheel drive it because I've done it to everything else. And grip 2.7, yeah. It's about what I thought. You probably got it to be higher if you don't upgrade the engine and keep it light, but then you'd have no power. I don't believe there's a second Ferrari edition. Any Dodgers? Does not look like it. And I don't see any Chevys. That's somewhat surprising. No Cadillac. No Bugattis. Any Beamers? Nope. No Bentleys. An Audi? No, not that one. Aston Martin. All that looks the same. Now let's make sure I didn't miss any. looks like I looked at them all. So the most changed one is the Ford GT. That is now very, very fast. The F50 is just the same. Focus the same. The Renegade, I'm half sure that it didn't have those engine upgrades to begin with. The many different engine swaps, but if it did, then I'm just bad. The Lamborghini, I think, is the same. I'm gonna double check the Baja truck just to make sure that, it can't get the same engine upgrades. Because if, the same engine upgrades can now be applied to the regular edition as well, then there's actually no reason to get the special Welcome Pack edition. If it can't, then it's a fat F. It looks like it can. 7.2 V8. I'm just gonna see if I can get into S2 class like its other variant can. Alright, it would help if I put it all-wheel drive. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be the exact same. Only difference being maybe the grip level. I forget what the other variant was. 1.6, maybe the other one was 1.7. So marginally better grip, that's all. Maybe it's very OP. Maybe you have to drive it to figure out. The only car I'm going to drive is the Ford, because that seemed to have the most difference. Look at that. Extra 200 horsepower almost. It's lighter. And it gets grippier tires. I looked at this first because I like the Ford GT. And I saw that it got different upgrades from the regular car. And I thought, do all vehicles in this pack have this? So that's why this video came out, because I wanted to test that. Let's go ahead and test this car. I want to give it a more handling focused. Oh, can't do that, never mind. Wanted to change the engine to give it a more handling focused build, but can't do that. Can't engine swap the Ford GT. But you can put the Ford GT engine into other vehicles. I don't get it. God, that wing. We got a lot of wheel spins. I don't really care about any of these. Crown Vic. Would have been the only thing good to get there. That's good to get. Would have preferred that Lotus though. And Leo, yeah. Alright. Message center, yeah. Why didn't you give me a message for DLC cars? That's odd. We're gonna go ahead and take this Ford GT straight to the twisty section over yonder. Here we go. This is a really good speed zone to test maximum grip cars. We go ahead and take a look at it. My best is in 82 in the Koenigsegg CC. No, I'm in the Volkswagen. One of my friends up there in the Koenigsegg. It's like Koenigsegg and Reorder and Santa is a way to go here. Alright, this car's got a lot of turning.
arrived at your destination.
77 miles an hour, first try. Not bad. Could probably be better. Can I get better gearing out of this? I can, look at that. There we go. A little bit better gearing.
You have arrived at your
78
destination.
second attempt going up the hill, so not bad. I'll give it one more attempt going down. Ah, I messed it up. Dang it.
You have arrived
I would
at
have
your
gotten like
destination.
79, I think. But yeah, that will do it. If you get this car pack and you get the Ford GT, it's gonna be a pretty grippy car. Whether it's gonna be able to beat the likes of the Apollo, the Senna, and the pre-order cars in a race is yet to be seen. Do I have the downforce all the way down on this car? Yeah, I do. $63, $20, $63, $20. I always like to get a little bit more top speed out by seeing how low I can get the rear wing to go before losing grip. Looks like not that low. Okay, whatever. A little bit more speed out that way. Looks like 711 cars now total in the game. Real quick, I'm gonna grab the Apollo just to see where that thing lies in terms of grip. And that'll be it. I think with the Racing V8, it's actually not as grippy. Oh, it is grippier. Look at that. Even with the Racing V8, you could get the Racing V12 and be even lighter. Yeah, the Apollo, still grip king. Get more power and be lighter, more grippy, and sound better. Anyways, that's going to do it for this long video. If you guys enjoyed learning a new thing about Forza Horizon 4 and how you might see some new cars in the meta. I'm not sure if the regular CJ Renegade could ever get the, insane engine swaps that it does now. I do not remember. I'll have to ask somebody on the Stevio Discord. Anyways, I'll see you all in the future. Thanks, Camboya.